Hello and welcome to the latest episode of Quit Acting Stupid, the bonus episode of Quit Acting Stupid. I'm your host, Jamie Paredes, and joining me, as always, are my brothers Bob and Rudy. Say hello, boys.
Hello.
Good evening.
How did you? All right.
This is weird because we're coming at this like we normally don't prep, but like you just fired it up, hit record, let's go. So this is
like record, let's go. Well, too much funny stuff was happening before we started talking with our guest, so I'm like, we just got to get going. We got to record.
So let's bring him out. I guess
we have a guest. Holy crap!
Yes, but Bob, you want to go through the whole spiel first?
Oh yeah. So as always, we are presented by the Farmhouse, that great restaurant in the River Market down at 3rd and Delaware. Farm to table fresh. I don't know what Jamie's yelling at, but
I guess he wasn't ready. What a weirdo.
Did he stop recording? He's still recording.
Oh, we're recording. He's went to the crapper, I think.
All right, so go see our cousin, Chef Vince Paredes, owner. Totally threw me off when you got up that chair. I'm like, surely we're not still recording. Nope, we're still recording. Go see our cousin, Chef Vince Paredes, down at the Farmhouse, 3rd and Delaware. He actually has, God, we're really anxious to talk to Vince. If only Jamie hadn't fallen asleep earlier this week, we would have had a chance to talk to him. Because we want to find out more about that barbecue that he's starting to do and sort of inspiring his Chicano meals with, just kind of flavoring his meals with some barbecue. So that sounds pretty cool. Chicano inspired barbecue. This is what happens. This is what happens when we record at 9:00 at night, and I've already had 2 or 3 drinks. So anyway,
this is my first one. But no, sorry to throw you on that. The dog's just busted into the laundry room, and she comes out. She tells on herself, and comes out and looks at me like, "Hey, I got a rag in my mouth," and yeah. So that was that whole deal. Anyway, so we have a guest. Rudy, would you like to do? Oh wait, you know what we forgot?
I forgot this drop. I forgot this drop.
I was so excited. Hold on. Okay, let's act like we're starting over.
Wait, when he was doing
what? No, go ahead.
Should we just actually start over? No.
What? Go ahead. What were we saying?
When he was doing the Farmhouse thing, I was gonna say,
do you have anything besides Mexican food?
Which, although I guess they don't have Mexican. I mean, it's not a Mexican place, so that didn't work.
It's not a Mexican place. It doesn't work.
Okay, start it over. Start it over.
Here we go. Ready? All right. Okay. Now we can introduce Andy.
Let's bring him out. He's in the green room. I'm sure he's ready to go. So
our guest today is
to our people, or should we bring him out first?
People don't know. For people that don't know,
me to introduce him.
Yeah.
This guy has been a friend of the family for 8 years. Oh wait, I wasn't done introducing him.
Oh, hey, I'm Vanilla, baby.
Did you just say you're Vanilla?
What up, family?
What up, family?
What are you gonna do with that tail? What are you gonna do with that tail?
How we doing?
Good. Rudy, tell him who Andy is.
Go ahead and tell him who I am.
Maybe you can tell people. I'll tell him. We've been friends for what, 8, 9 years? When did we start? When was baseball? When did we pick that team up? So that team came from James D. Peralta. He had 2 sons, and he no longer had time to coach.
He still has 2 sons. Yes.
As far as I know, he still has 2 sons, and he needed help. He needed to put too much time with the older kids, so we took his son Matt's team. How did you find our team?
I don't really know. I can't remember now.
You are the worst interview.
I remember.
I remember. Brady just froze up.
Well, I remember watching you guys play. I remember it was like a whole family of y'all, and I was like, man, they're always interacting with a family. It's a good environment. So I was like, I like this right here. This is fun. So when I watched Jamie, try to get he ran out of pitchers. So when I watched him try to throw some kid in that's never pitched before, he was talking to Rudy, and he says, I don't know if he's going to make it or not.
You in danger, girl.
So I hit him with that right there.
So most people that know us know that we kind of communicate in movie lines.
Uh-huh.
So when this situation arose in the game and you said, Jamie,
Molly, you in danger, girl.
Classic.
it was such a rare line, like just out of the blue. It wasn't from a comedy. It wasn't, I guess it was somewhat of a, but it was perfect. And we
Friendship
knew
at first sight or at first sound, I guess.
Yes.
yeah, that's when that's when the love story began for
You
sure.
had me a girl.
So what was that? Because I was thinking about that today. I was like, so you saying it was we ran out of pitcher? That's right, because there was like pitch limits, wasn't there? We ran out of pitchers.
What it
I think we
was
were standing there.
And I was listening to you guys talk, and I was like, that's funny.
What it was, I think we needed a pitcher, not a belly itcher, and that's all we had. So then he came in with Molly, you in danger, girl. Did we end up winning that game?
Go ahead.
We won the looks award because of you.
Well, that goes without saying.
I mean, I don't think we won anything other than that.
Is it bad that my favorite part of coaching was designing the baseball uniforms? I might have said that on this podcast already, but I loved designing the uniforms.
Was you in the School of Rock as well?
Yeah, fancy pants. Absolutely. I loved it. I loved the design. I love going to. I got them from Neil Brothers, and I love sitting down. I'm like, so we can have pinstripes down the side, and I wanted the pinwheel hat just like the Expos in the 80s. We should have had pictures ready, and we could show the people like the sweet uniforms I had.
Everything you're doing is bad. I want you to know this.
Dude, I got to get better at the drops, man.
I didn't even hear it. Don't know what it's from.
You didn't hear it? Oh, okay. Well, anyway, well, no, it can't be as bad as the whole reason I got, because Rudy, you were coaching first, and then did you ask me to coach, or I'm like, I don't have anything to do. I was still knee deep in single dad mode, and so I had tons of time on my hands. I think I just kind of like, I'm in, and so I just went. Ideally, because I think we were like, there's probably maybe a single mom or two out there. I'm like, I'm in, let's do it. And that was kind of my motivation for getting out there. But
yeah, because I needed help. And then Bobby, you joined us for fall baseball.
Right? For 2 years in a row, I think it was, or was it? Yeah, I think that's what it was. Two falls in a row. I joined you guys, and we thought it'd be cool to have all of our, I guess both our boys, your boy Rudy and mine, Manny and Tomas, have them play together. And they were, Jet, Andy's son, played on that team, and then the three of us and Andy helped coach too. So, those were some fun falls. We need to find some photos that we can use to show some of those pictures of our. Did we win anything? We weren't very good, were we?
I don't know.
No, we did.
Not that first year.
The first year we didn't, because I know when I moved out of my apartment in Liberty, dude, I was throwing trophies in the dumpster, like legit big championship trophies. I'm like, I don't know.
We did do some winning.
Launching them into the dumpster. We had so many of them. I know I had at least 2 or 3 of those big, after the season win. Yeah.
But it's just cool because you guys were up in Liberty and I was in Lenexa. So for and so previously our boys had never played in any sports together. And so for me to bring to make the trek from Lenexa up to the Northland to play with you and have his uncles coach and his dad coach and Andy and Jet. That's when we first met them, and that was pretty cool. I don't know what we're all laughing about.
He was just copying me because I just looked back at my dog licking her butthole, and so he just mocked me basically.
Well, there was a moment I remember that built some confidence for Jet. And it was this fly ball that got smoked, and he was playing left field. And I don't know why he was standing there, because he hadn't caught anything in his whole life. And his ball was smoked, and he just closed his eyes and put his hand up like this, and he just caught the ball. And me and Rudy looked at each other like, okay.
Just the way we taught it.
Just the way we planned it.
Exactly.
It was a good one.
Exactly.
No, James Peralta, if you're out there listening, once we got you out of the way, we elbowed you out of the way, then we started winning. That's when the championship
that's the only way we
started
can win.
rolling in.
Right.
Yeah, we got rid of him.
What did you? Me and Jed are currently beating the girlfriends off of him now with sticks. So that's that one catch.
He's beating his girlfriend.
He's beating his girlfriend. Is that how they do it in Holt?
Did I say beat girlfriend? I meant what I meant to say. Would you look at the time?
That's.
Hey, maybe we got to row out of here.
Get the Wow, yeah. So that's how they do it
over there.
That's how they do it at the right behind the Tasty Freeze out in Holt. Is that how that works?
The Tasty Freeze.
Yeah, that's a one-horse town if I've ever heard one.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
So after your first, oh crap, I've got to turn off my sound. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
You had a question, say it.
No, I was just going to ask you about. Go ahead.
No, I was first thing that comes to my mind is going to the Cotton Bowl not too long ago, just recently. Now, I mean, not that all the stuff way back wasn't great, but Andy, the biggest. The thing I remember was after what time did we leave? We left at like 3 a.m., didn't we? Or something. We left Kansas City.
Oh, yeah,
and here it is. Yeah, something crazy. And then here it is, like almost a full 24 hours later when we got the end of the Cotton Bowl. We'll get back to the Airbnb. I mean, we've been up nonstop, and Andy is like still going 100 miles an hour, drinking. And I think after everybody's just ready to crash, and I'm just out. I got like a migraine from no sleep and blah blah. And you still even after everybody went to bed, you stayed up and were still pounding beers by yourself.
Yeah.
Like I'm just man, that guy's he's my idol.
Well, he hadn't even gone. You hadn't even gone to sleep yet, correct?
No.
Everybody went to sleep. I was still up going, I can't sleep.
That's like what crackheads do.
Speaking of drinking, Quartz Blueberry, the new drink of the Royals.
Man,
let's not promote them unless they're going to provide some financial compensation to us.
Well, they are. They just called
sound
me.
like a game.
Oh.
I was literally about to say that. That's when you need. That's when you need that drop. Good Lord. That was perfect.
Nice.
Good Lord.
I'm getting quicker.
Yeah. So you're right. I couldn't go to bed. I was busy drinking beer.
Are you an insomniac?
Sometimes. I don't know. Not always. It's just.
Yeah, it's like beer.
What'd he say?
Yeah, it's like beer.
I'm just way too slow on these drops. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, that's all right.
I can't do two things at once. I got to get a better setup, but we're doing this on the fly because Andy and I both work at Ford, and we work opposite shifts.
Mm-hmm.
So this is basically an impossibility unless one of us is off. And I've been off this week, and so we've been trying to get Andy on, and this would be like probably one of the only times we could do it. I was really pissed when you canceled last night, like 30 minutes before we were going to do it. But then when you said, like, I'm tired, I'm like, yeah, I get it. Because we get up. What time? I get up at 4:15 sometimes in the morning. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Like, no, I wasn't upset at all because
I was the only one awake when I told you that. So,
yeah. So, no, I get it. But like, so you had been trying to get me on at Ford for, years, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, back when I was working at Waddell and Reed, you would always come and say, hey, why don't you come work at Ford? Come work at Ford. And it was one of those things where, I had a solid job. I mean, it wasn't paying me anything, but I had been there for almost 20 years at Waddell and Reed. Yep. And how long have you been, as of right now, how long have you been at Ford?
This will be going on 24 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay. So you were like 18 years in, 17 years in at Ford, and I was 20 years in at Waddell and Reed. And, you kept telling me to come, and it just the thought of it was really scary, I guess, because I was going to say we should have a whole new podcast about how me, Jamie, and Bobby aren't real men.
Speak for yourself.
Bobby, you don't do that. Look, dude, you can't do anything on your own for sure. Like, but
yeah, you're worthless as tits on a bull.
Yeah, so we can't do any of that stuff. But anyways, we'll get into that more in a second. But like when you kept telling me to come, I'm in my mind I'm thinking, man, it's a big factory. I don't know anything about cars. I'm thinking all this stuff, and I kept avoiding it. And then I ended up getting a divorce, and that's kind of when your life kind of turns upside down. And I'm like, well, I mean, I tried a couple different things. I worked at a distillery out in Weston. I sold cars for a little bit up at Reed.
He was a circus clown for a short period of time.
Right. I turned tricks in the local truck stop bathroom on the I-70 exit in Oak Grove. But
you got paid much better there. But
yeah. So, but finally, I finally you got me on. You got me on at Ford, dude, and he
got you on and didn't get you off. But anyway, go ahead.
Very true. Thanks, Bobby.
It's been life-changing for sure. What do you, gosh, if you were trying to recruit some, like, would you ever allow Jet to work at Ford? Like, I don't know about allow, but like, what would you think if he went there?
I would push him into the skilled trades department.
Immediately.
Show up. Yeah, immediately.
Right. Yeah. Because that's where the money is. And you told me that when I first started, you're like, hey, get into skilled trades. And I still haven't listened to your advice.
No, don't do it now. You got some seniority and you're doing a pretty good thing. So
yeah, the job I have now is pretty sweet. But I don't know, man. It turned out like you got me on because I was on a terrible job, hanging air curtains. And I couldn't move my hands. I realized there was one Christmas when I couldn't open Macy's Barbies because my fingers wouldn't move. Like they just wouldn't work. And you finally got me off that, got me on a forklift. And dude, it's a good spot, man. So I appreciate that. I owe a lot to you.
He drives a mean forklift.
He drives a big old long one. I'll tell you that.
I got the biggest one in the plant.
That's what I hear.
I got the biggest one in the plant.
He's Mexican. It can't be that big.
You've got to have other ones. We can't keep playing that.
I kind of like that.
I look at them and they don't all go with everything. I mean,
Come again.
You know I don't speak
Spanish. In English, please.
yeah, but when can I fit that one in? That's what she said. Ooh, that's what I need.
Mine are too low, I guess. You can't hear mine. Anyway, go ahead. What were you saying?
Hell, I don't know.
Well, I'm missing all this because I'm trying to get. This is terrible. This is a terrible podcast, by the way. Like I said at in the last podcast, I said this is either going to be awesome or terrible.
Right.
I think we know which one it is.
Andy, you're not pulling your weight, bro. Come on.
Where's your fish tank?
What did you say? Where's my fish?
Where's it?
It's right. I'm looking
where
right.
That thing is hanging up behind you.
Where that poster, where that news poster is?
Yeah.
It's gone, man. My buddy Clark Bussey came and took it, and
Bussey.
yeah, man. Now I got me a Chiefs poster hanging there, covering up
It's
the
like
gigantic.
it's like in Shawshank. If you threw a rock at it, it would go through the poster and into the fish tank hole.
Speed racer.
Man, I wish they were clear. It might be funny, but
Oh man. Anywho, hey man, no joke. We might have to throw this one away.
Hey. Speaking of Dallas trips, let's talk about something real quick.
Oh yeah, speaking of Dallas,
I learned something about you folks that I did not know about. So, when there's food to be eaten,
yeah,
my God, nobody lets anything go to waste in that family.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Nobody.
Drops.
What do you say?
Besides Mexican food.
That dude right there, man.
Go through it because
Go ahead. Tell the story of Whataburger.
Before you tell your story about Dallas, like when he was a kid, we used to call him the garbage disposal.
I get it.
And he was disgusting.
You know those things that you keep in the back of the fridge? Yeah, he would, and you don't know how long it's been there, and it might have a little bit of fuzz on it. Yeah, he would. That was Jamie. He would eat that stuff.
Scrape it off.
You know, back in the day when you go to like McDonald's or Burger King or whatever, and you throw your food away, and they had little flaps on the trash can that said "Thank you." We would hand Jamie food like he was the trash can, and then we go, "Thank you,
thank you." Jamie was the trash can.
He was literally our trash can.
Thank
you. What do you do?
That dude ate everything on the whole trip.
Go ahead. Go through the rock.
Yeah. Jack got a bag of popcorn. I ate it. He ate it. Manny ate some. I think you had some, Rudy. We went to throw the bag away. There was some butter left. He ate the rest of that butter on the bag.
What?
There wasn't no popcorn left. We ate the butter.
Tell them about the Whataburger trip.
Yes, tell Whataburger.
Oh my God! You tell the Whataburger story because I don't rightfully remember it all.
You're the guest. You're supposed to do this.
I don't remember the Whataburger.
So we sat. That was our first stop. That was the first stop and we stopped. And so Jet orders like this huge meal. Here it is. Like what was it? Like 10 a.m. maybe?
Yeah,
right before lunch.
Very early.
Yeah. And he orders a huge meal. Andy comes with this big old cinnamon roll. So I'm like, I'm not going to eat too much because, I want to have some, something, huge later or whatever. And so I just, I get a sandwich, whatever. I breakfast deal, and I ate it, whatever. And then Andy, you were, or no, it was Jet. He took like one bite and he's like, I don't like the mustard.
Oh,
like,
okay.
you don't like a mustard? How it comes with mustard. I mean, how do you
heard of such a thing? You don't like mustard?
It doesn't compute. And so he's like about to throw it away. I'm like, you're not really going to throw that away, are you? I mean, literally took one, maybe two bites. I'm like, come on.
Yes.
Hand it up.
That's my boy. Yep. And
so I destroyed. I mean, that Whataburger needed to get its affairs in order because I murdered it. And so I do that, and then Andy, I thought you were joking. You had your cinnamon roll or whatever it was, and you were like, I'm getting ready to throw this out, and I thought you were just like giving me shit. I'm like, oh wait, he's serious. I'm like, just give me the cinnamon roll. Like,
I remember now.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy how much food white people throw away.
Yes.
Is that what it is?
It's definitely a white people thing for sure.
And they think nothing of it.
So what was that last stop we had? What was the last stop?
Oh, that was Brahms on the way back.
There you go.
Those people looking at us like
26 cheeseburgers. Remember that?
Oh yeah, the bag of burgers.
Yeah, the bag. It's so good.
Oh, it took forever to get our food, and
you ate Jet's food, my food, Manny's food.
Oh, and then that lady walks in, and she goes to Quentin like, are you in line? Like, and Quentin turns and looks at me. He's like, that was the whitest thing I've ever seen in my life. She was just like, he's like, what?
Yeah.
It was funny. You had to be there. It was a good stop. We had that place like begging for us to leave pretty much because we were pretty obnoxious at that point. We were slap happy. We were almost home, and it was something.
That same trip, I think Rudy met his celebrity crush.
Who's that?
Bucky's.
Oh yeah, Bucky's.
Oh my God, dude came home with a freaking frisbee. What else was there? You got the hat with the little propeller on the top thing at Bucky's.
What can I say? When I see a beaver,
you gotta get it, huh?
You're muted. You muted yourself.
What happened to you?
I don't know. You did something.
Can you hear me now? Testes.
Hey, hang on. This elevator broke.
So we know that Andy's a fan of the physical comedy.
Yeah, he's more of a physical comedy guy. I'm sitting here searching
I'm back.
to try to.
I'm back.
I'm back. Good Lord.
Sorry, y'all.
This could be Andy, and correct me if I'm wrong, fellas. This could be the worst episode we've ever done.
He's
You are
going
not
straight
wrong.
up miming.
You are not wrong.
I'll be honest. I've been searching here to try to send a picture to Jamie to put on, but hell, I can't find it. No, I found the picture, but I don't know how to. Whatever, man. I quit.
This is
Something
what
you should have done in preparation for the show.
I
in
quit.
podcast practice.
Quit. I quit. That thing you do. Anybody? That thing you do.
No.
Quit. Oh my
No.
God, I hate you guys sometimes. You're the worst.
You sound like a gay.
Man, I told you you can't keep. All right.
Yeah,
Come on, it's funny.
it was
So
funny.
Andy, how long so you grew up in Holt or you grew up in what's the
Polo.
other place? Boner?
Polo.
Oh,
Where I
Polo.
grew up, yes.
Polo, Missouri. And
That's right.
You're from
you play
Polo, huh?
football for did you play
Yes.
football for Polo High?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And so on the weekends,
I went pro. What's that?
did you guys just go to the creek and catch crawdads, or what kind of activities are out there for you in Polo?
I got you. No. Actually, we cow tipped.
So I learned a funny thing about cow tipping, that I think city folk go and cow tip because they think it's funny to knock over a cow.
Oh,
But country folk cow tip because their poop creates like magic psychedelic mushrooms, and you got to knock the cow over and then you collect the mushrooms and then get high.
all right.
Is that
man.
correct?
Yeah, sounds good to me. Never heard of that in my life. Go ahead.
You're just a horrible guest, man. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm about to go catch some crawdads in the creek.
That's what. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. So, what did you guys do on the weekend? Seriously,
Well, you usually drink beer and drove around the back roads.
did you guys shoot guns?
Well, of course.
I've never shot a gun in my life.
You want to see mine?
No.
Pull it out real quick.
No.
Is that unheard of?
Oh, you're talking about gun. Oh, okay.
You
Oh,
want to see it?
I thought you were gonna pull out your wing wang.
Oh, hang on a minute. Check this out.
Oh my
I'll be right
God.
back. Hang on.
This. Oh my God, guys. This is slightly better than our podcast stuff.
Here, check this out. This is my favorite.
You know what would get us some really good ratings if he accidentally shot himself?
This is my favorite weapon.
I think we'd blow up.
Ready?
Okay.
Ruger Mark III. Check it out. Look what's on the handle.
What does it
What is
say?
Bring it closer. Don't shoot your dinghy off.
These nuts.
These nuts.
Hey,
Because of course it does.
why wouldn't it,
Oh.
right?
And these nuts.
And
There you
these
go.
nuts.
Ruger Mark III, boys.
That's impressive.
So, needless to say, and I don't know if my brothers are in the same boat as me, I've never shot a gun before.
I have
I
shot a
have.
gun.
You guys have both shot like real guns, like with real
it's called
bullets.
a weapon.
Real
It's
bullets.
called a
Real
weapon.
bullet.
Oh, great. Real bullets.
I'll keep this. When you guys both shot guns? Seriously?
Yeah, I was in the FBI Citizens Academy. I don't remember what year it was because the last 20
Citizens
years.
on patrol?
Were you guys shooting your pistolas in the air?
Less in the year. No, we were shooting. I shot both a pistol and I've got a picture of me shooting a machine gun as well.
Ooh.
You shot a machine gun?
And a pistol. Yeah. I got
I
to
did
shoot them
too.
both.
Where? What am I missing?
I just told you the FBI Citizens Academy sometime in the last 20 years. I'll have to
Oh, that
find
was-
the picture.
That was serious?
Like Citizens on Patrol?
That's what I was thinking. You were
Academy?
mocking Police Academy.
Did you see Hightower?
It's like some
You sweet Chuck.
Yo, Tony.
schoolboy bitch.
You guys talk over my drops. Never mind. So yeah, I've never shot a gun then. Andy, will you come and
Then earlier when you were saying that the Paredes guys are not real men, I think you're only referring to yourself because I've shot a gun.
can you change a tire, Bob? If we went outside right now, could you change a tire?
I have changed a tire. I don't know.
That's not my question.
I don't know if I
change a
could.
tire?
I got AAA. I don't need to anymore.
Nice.
He couldn't brown meat if he needed to.
I could brown meat.
On us like some schoolboy bitch.
I could brown meat.
You can't brown meat. You don't know how to turn on a microwave.
Can brown meat. I can turn on a microwave. I can change a tire. Might take me an hour, but I could change a tire.
Do you know how to change your furnace filter?
Hey, Yingling, the official sponsor for Quit Acting Stupid.
No, they're not giving us any money at all.
Well, I can't say that.
I'm drinking these. I'm drinking these.
Ultra.
Do not show your labels until they give us money for promoting their brands.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I don't think anybody's going to see this episode anyway.
I cannot change my furnace filter. I don't know where it is or how it is. Or
again, that you can't even change.
It is for sure.
Now, at least I have Star Wars screwdrivers.
Now that's something we need to talk about right there.
Talk about it, man.
Yeah,
I got
on
those
that shit right there. Hey, I get called over to help my buddy out, and I show up to his house, and he got these screwdrivers set for 15-year-old children to change their screwdrivers or screws on their glasses. I don't know what that was about. I went to help him out.
Those were a gift from my daughter, first of all.
So I've never watched one episode. Not one episode.
You've never seen Star Wars?
This morning, I changed 2 tires off of my Escape, just so we're all clear.
And but you've never seen Star Wars.
Once watched Star Wars, no.
So who's the loser now?
I think we know where his priorities
I know where this is going.
Misa, I think it's you.
Misa.
That's a little jar. I'm throwing a little Jar Jar Banks at you.
You don't even know who Luke's real father is.
No idea. Who is it?
Man, I can't tell you. I can't give that away.
I
It's
know
a
it ain't
spoiler.
I know
Are
that
you
part.
serious? Do you have any idea who Boba Fett is? Boba Fett. You don't know?
Is this a question to me? I'm sorry.
So
Yeah,
when I say Han Solo, does that mean anything to you?
No.
if I told you that I was going to freeze you in carbonate, are you scared?
I'd say freeze away.
Oh my God! Listen, so why were you changing 2 tires on your car? I mean, like,
I saw this town I live in is called Holt. We got some hard streets. Let me tell you something about these hard streets of Holt.
Like as in gang violence?
Oh, yeah,
hard
these
as in-
potholes are gangsters.
Oh,
I'll tell you
that
right
kind of
now.
hard.
The Holt hopeless.
Yes. Those wheels don't stand a chance against these potholes. Neither does them sidewalls. So don't even try to play, boys.
Don't
You heard
play.
I said play, boy?
Oh, slow down there, speed racer.
And burning, snapping necks and cashing checks.
Correct.
So that's your story. You just got some
Hard streets. And I grew up on them.
Oh boy. I don't. So do you? I think this basically what this is going to turn into is just a
Drop fest.
It's going to be a drop fest, is what it is.
I'm very aroused.
If everything
I don't know, man.
I want you to know this.
I knew coming
Anything-
into this it was going to become this.
Anything from Janosch Boa
Hey,
is.
play Boba Fett.
Did you just say what's Boba Fett?
Play that guy. Play
He
Han
doesn't
Solo.
talk.
He doesn't talk.
That's the thing.
Boba Fett doesn't
How
talk
the hell am I going to do it? Hey, how would I know about a Boba Fett if he don't talk?
because he's a
He's
bounty.
not fat. Boba Fett.
You don't know you know Jesus and he doesn't talk.
Wow.
It's
There's
not
that.
Boba Fett, baby. It's just fat.
Heard that.
Terrible.
PHAT.
Terrible.
Like pretty hot and tipping.
Straight up.
So I'm trying to think of questions, guys, and this is terrible. Like,
Andy, so tell us about baseball life after the Paredes brothers. That's what I want to know. Has it been that as entertaining when you're sitting in the stands watching Jet play?
Because I will say there was a time, and I told you this, Andy. There was a time when we were still coaching, and I told you, I'm like, dude, like some of these kids have talent, and I think we were just like, I was just holding it. I'm not a good coach. I was a good player. I don't know how to coach. I don't know how to tell these kids to play. No, Bob, I was the best baseball player in this family. We all know that. But I was. Jamie struck out 12 Roka endings. I get it. But I hit a home run over the fence against the Bulls in midget A. So whatever. That was the league.
Where does 8 RBIs in one game fall in the?
Where does every all-star game that ever was I got to play in, and I struck out the side 2 innings in a row in an all-star game? Yeah. Okay. Point is, I don't understand when kids aren't good at baseball. I don't get it because I was good and you just are good at baseball. So, but there was at one point when I said, I can't coach these kids because I think I'm more of a detriment to them than.
There was a time on the sideline where we was speaking to Riley Hickson, and we were trying to tell him that, hey, your last strikeout sucked. I said, but you actually got a single that last time you hit one, and that's what we like. And the next thing I know, me and Rudy are over there going, hey, Riley, that's what I like. That's what I like.
So we began singing Bruno Mars to Riley Hickson in the on-deck circle.
We did. Every time he went up to bat. And
that was our coaching approach.
It appeared
That's
to work
what I like.
60% of the time, every time. So
you're gonna have parents in our comments asking for refunds because you guys just did nothing.
Didn't teach their kids anything. Yeah.
You know, he learned a lot. He's still playing. Are you kidding
Riley
me?
playing?
Yeah.
You're instrumental in that.
He's still playing. That's because of me. And
I think
Rudy.
it's because we stopped coaching them and they got real coaches.
In spite of you.
And he could have been in spite of me.
Yeah. So Jet, he plays for
Kearney.
The Kearney Bulldogs.
Bulldogs. Yes, that's right.
The Kearney Butt Blogs. What?
Bulldogs. Yes.
Okay. And what position does? First of all, hold on. Let's rewind a little bit more.
Okay.
Where did the name Jet come from? Is that from his old grandpappy named Jeticus? Jeticus Yokum.
I don't remember how that came about. Me and Danielle was talking about it, and
were you guys high at the time?
We were not. We were.
So that just came
sober. Yes.
That came organically.
It did.
So is his real name Jettison?
It's just Jet with 2 T's.
Does he have a middle name?
Michael Ray. He's got 2 middle names.
Jet Michael Ray?
Yes, Michael's been handed down in Danielle's family for many generations, and Ray was in mine for many generations. So now he's got 2 middle names.
Sounds like a country singer.
There's a Star Wars character named Ray, but anyway.
Is that Michael Ray?
Maybe you should have just went with Michael Ray.
What is it?
Maybe you should have went with Michael Ray.
Maybe. But we didn't.
Jet, did you ever think
that kid Ray?
Did you ever think I'm going to name this kid Jet? What if he's slow? Which
we'd have had to call him Poop, because what if the shit's poop?
He called the shit. Damn! So, Jet, let's fast forward back to Jet with the Kearney Butthogs. What position is he now playing? Because I know before he had his arm left a little to be desired. But I've seen video. The kid can he can fire a ball.
Rock and fire these days.
Yeah, once you stop singing to him. Yeah. Once you stop singing to them, then it's amazing what they can do with their baseball abilities.
He was an outfielder for a long time, and he was tired of playing outfield only. So he put a lot of work in. He's now playing shortstop. He's got a very good arm.
Shortstop, you say?
Very good arm. He's about 6'2". And
Is that why Kearney's terrible at baseball?
it could be the reason. Yes.
Okay, not sure. They've started the season already, correct?
Yeah.
I need to come out. I could have came to see a game this week.
Yeah. He was playing Excelsior Thursday. In Excelsior.
I just wanted it to be like awkwardly quiet.
You nailed it.
I want you to
think
carry.
Bobby, are you with us?
I'm trying not to step over anybody's toes while you guys are talking.
Step on him, buddy.
Then we got 4 people talking at once.
I love
Is he playing in Liberty anytime soon?
You want me to go check the schedule right now? Because I don't know.
No, all good. All good, brother.
I'd have to hit the elevator and go look. Anyway,
we've already done that joke. We went to that well way too many times. Man, and you know what? We've got 41 minutes out of this turd so far.
Wow.
It's been mostly us laughing at each other.
Did you hear that?
No, what was it? Oh my God, this is going to be horrible.
Never mind.
What are you doing? I
You're
thought there wasn't a joke at the end of that?
No, my dog's got a rope in his mouth. Good.
You know, there's easier ways to do that. Just tie a brick to his ankle and then toss him over. You know, I mean, there's a lot more straightforward ways.
I can't believe the man punted Baxter.
Oh man.
Come again? You know I don't speak Spanish. In English, please.
Up to 41 minutes, I think 36 of them have been just us laughing.
Drops and laughing.
So if you were wondering what Dallas looked like, here it is.
You can't spell mine for 5 minutes.
If we were wondering what Dallas looks like, what?
With us down there watching the game, yeah, it looked just like this.
Oh yeah,
that was a terrible.
Was like.
What was
Brahms was great.
Yeah,
this was what Brahms was like. We were laughing so hard, like people were just looking at us like we were insane. But when we were driving down to Dallas at one point, I think it was when we were going down still. I think I was following Andy, and we must have hit like mid 90s. I think we were going like 94, 95. And so I'm driving this rental car, and I see my hood vibrating. And all I can think about is like, I'm like, this. I mean, the hood was shaking, and I'm like, all I could think about was Tommy Boy when the hood just flips up, and I'm like, this is gonna end very badly. So I'm like, we need to slow down first. Yeah, it was bad.
We can't stop. We have to slow down first.
That's what I was thinking of.
So Rudy's bitching about how he can't get there fast enough. I'm tired. My butt hurts. I can't sit in this seat no more. Blah, 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 blah. So I said, to hell with it. We're going 100.
Yeah, that was a nightmare. First of all, I hate traveling. I hate road trips that are nonstop. Like, it's not like we were going to stop on this and see the world's biggest rubber band ball. We just went straight through, and I hate that, first of all. But
it's because somebody didn't want to pay for more than one hotel room.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't on me.
How much was that Airbnb?
I went 2 nights. We went down Thursday night Friday night and Saturday.
Hell, I should have known that.
Why?
Yeah, Andy would have gone with you.
What would you have done, Vanilla?
Left your ass at home.
What are you gonna do with that tail? You ain't gonna do shit.
What are you gonna do with that jail?
So, anywho, I realized if anyone is watching this, they're like, "What the fuck are they talking about?" Like, that makes no sense.
Are these guys high?
I realize our good times now. Good times. I realize they're only because of like we understand it. Yeah, movie lines and
yeah, Andy's just got that personality. Like we were at the pregame thing before the football game, and next thing I know, I turn around and Andy's got all these beers. These they were like Texas or Mexican beers or something, and these 2 Mexican chicks just come up to him and just hand him beer. Like that can only happen to Andy. Like I was like, where'd you get that? And he's like, oh yeah, they got him over there.
They were trying to promote him, yeah.
Yeah, tell the people more about Andy's personality because he sure as hell ain't showing them. So let the people know more Andy stories.
We gotta bring the Andy out.
Hang on 1 second. No, I don't need any touch up. I'm good. Thank you. You can go now. Thank you. I don't know what that was about. Sorry.
That's
if I need makeup, I'll call for it.
I was looking through my phone at videos of you to like share on this podcast.
Uh-huh.
And everything I came up with, I'm like, this guy's a fucking idiot. Like, nobody's gonna laugh at this. Why am I laughing at this? But I do, unfortunately. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I thought we could get some mileage out of Ford. I thought we could get some mileage out of baseball. Why don't you want to talk about Ford? What's the problem there?
Well, I just don't want to speak about Ford. I spend too much hours there anyway.
That would be too many hours is the proper way to say that. But
too much hours is what I'm going to tell you.
The man said too much.
Too much. Too much hours at Ford. I don't want to speak about it today.
Well, that's part of the podcast, dude.
Oh.
We both worked there.
How about Ford's been the best part of my life ever? I mean,
all right.
Dude, you should hear him. You should have heard him piss and moan about my hands.
Oh my God.
I couldn't move my hands. I don't understand.
His skirt was on too tight. That was, yeah.
Your cousin's been doing the same.
That's the time for the drop, but anyway.
Oh, terrible.
He's kind of a Sally when it comes to hard work. So yeah, it's
his cousin. Anyway, his cousin's been doing the same job for 20 years now. I've never heard him complain about his hands one.
Who?
Your cousin.
He was never hanging. He was never hanging air curtains. He was never hanging air curtains.
Yeah, he works with
air curtains.
You're right.
Have you ever hung air curtains?
Yes.
Some meat curtains.
In the transit, on the transit, on line 1. You've gotten in every single van and hung air curtains.
I was on the truck side doing it. Sorry.
Yeah,
right.
So don't talk to me
we
about
did double the amount over there. You're right. My fault.
Don't talk to me about climbing into every single van.
No, it's a truck,
down.
Sir. Truck.
Now I'm 5-0, 100 and nothing, and I still have
200 and nothing.
I am not. I knew I laid that up there for you, but I'm not 200 pounds. But I climb into every van, have to squat down, shoot 11 shots.
Why are you squatting?
Because it's a low roof van. You can't stand up straight.
No, you can stand up just fine. I watched you do the job.
In a
I can
low
see why
roof
he didn't
van.
want to talk about Ford.
In a low roof van, you can stand up.
Mira.
Who? You all right?
All right, take it away. Take it away, Jamie. Go for
it. No, this is been some quality stuff.
Put it out of its misery.
Yes.
Like Old Yeller, we're going to take it around back. Put her down.
Speed racer.
You guys are the worst.
I think when we finish this, all the funny stuff will come out.
Probably.
So maybe I should pretend to hit end recording, and then. Yeah.
Jet made a video the other day, and it made me laugh. It made me think of you guys. It was
a funny video. Okay.
Funny, but he wasn't trying to be funny. He was trying to sell his cards for his school.
It was hilarious. God, we should play that right now.
I have the video now prepped and ready to go.
Do you got it? Oh my God.
It's on Facebook.
So anyway, he puts it on there and he says something about balls flying everywhere because the nets had holes in them.
Literally. Would he be upset if we played it?
I don't think so.
Jamie, go to Danielle's Facebook page. I was about to tell you, Andy, go holler for Danielle. Maybe she can bring some magic to this.
But anywho, he said the nets have holes in them, so there's balls flying everywhere. And that shit went viral. That's all it was. That's all that was spoke about was balls flying everywhere.
He's used to balls flying everywhere.
Got it. Hold on.
Yes. Give it to us.
I'm working on it. Keep talking. Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, he's all monotone the whole time too. It's perfect.
And it was also his mom's birthday, so he.
Oh yeah,
you could tell, you could tell Mom was recording the video.
Ah, beautiful. Look at that little guy.
All right. Hey guys, I'm saying happy birthday to my mom, and I made the Kearney High School baseball team, and we're doing fundraising again this year, same as last year and the year before. We're selling these cards, $25 each. We got a whole bunch of great deals from like $5 off at Price Chopper. You can go to Merrimack's. There's a pizza shop, and there's Dole Whip up at Hawaiian Bros. A whole bunch of great deals, and it'll really help out. It's going to help us get new nets for the Kearney High School, the field. There's a whole bunch of holes in them. Balls are flying everywhere. And if we raise enough money, sell enough cards, then we can maybe get some nets in the actual high school so we don't have to drive over to the middle school for practice. It's just more convenient for everybody. And, yeah, if you don't want to buy a card but you still want to help donate, my mom's going to put the Venmo in the description, and you can donate through there. And yeah,
there you go.
Great way for us to get money, help out the team. And as Jackie Robinson once said, a life is not important except in the impact it has on others' lives. So thank you all for impacting my life. Bye.
Oh, nailed it.
Wow.
Yeah, a little tear.
Don't cry, Bobby. Don't cry. It's okay.
I'm Mira crying.
Don't do that.
He quoted Jackie Robinson to sell some damn cards. He quoted Jackie Robinson.
My dude.
Where's my checkbook? Where's my pocketbook?
Don't do it. Hey, it's over, guys. It's over. You missed it.
After watching that video, I think I'd rather have him on than you, dude. Jesus.
Yeah.
Calm down. Calm down.
I gotta him. Hang on.
Oh Christ!
Let me see if he's down.
Talk about.
Let me see if he's down there. Oh.
Going to the well one too many times, man.
I'm so glad I started drinking before this one.
Hang on. Yingling, the official sponsor for Quit Acting Stupid.
They don't pay us.
Oh, my
call
bad.
Danielle. Call Danielle down. Maybe she can add something. Danielle.
Hang on. Call Danielle Yokum.
Can't you just holler for her to come down the steps?
Possibly.
It's not like you live in a fucking manor that has like 18 bedrooms.
They got the. Hang on.
Hurry up, because Bobby's falling asleep. Bobby's falling asleep. What'd you say?
Is Bobby falling asleep?
Yes.
No.
He nodded off a little while ago. I swear.
But I'm out of alcohol, so I may have to make another run for it.
Go fix the glass. Go fix the glass.
We'll be here in a minute.
So
when
now
I get back, will this be much better?
Yeah, we'll get our stuff together by the time you get back.
At the 55-minute mark is really when we hit our stride.
I'm trying to sip on this beer. I put a nipple on it because I don't want to have to get up to get another one. But honestly, this shit show. At
this point, all right,
I can get up and get another one.
I'd rather catch crawdad than a
Everything you're
crick.
doing is bad. I want you to know this.
I'm about to go tip a cow right now. I'm done. Huh?
God bless.
Man.
It's quality programming, guys.
It's not bad.
Yeah, this is terrible. This is worse than I could have imagined, dude. Like, I don't know.
It's so bad that it's funny. That's why I can't stop laughing.
I can't imagine this ever seeing the light of day.
Should we refer to this as a bonus episode or a?
We should have it like.
Say, look, you didn't pay for it.
Right? We should have it like a hidden episode, like like a secret episode. Like, don't tell anybody about it, and don't promote it, and just leave it out there like a fart in church to see if anybody.
Boy.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. I got one. Wait, God. See, I don't know how to do this.
Oh,
This is terrible.
yeah.
Amateurs.
As your mom once said, "Ay ay ay."
I think that was horribly racist. I believe
A little bit racist. That's cool.
we don't do racism on this show.
Was that wrong though? Hang on. I've never heard her say that one yet. Oh shit.
Excuse us. We're not Mexicans. We're from out of town.
I don't think we do racism on this show. And
Save us, Danielle. You're our only hope.
She's in the other room. She's not coming in.
I like to picture Jesus in a tuxedo T-shirt because it says like, "I want to be formal, but I'm here to party too."
are you here to party?
That sounded like that guy had a stroke. Like the way you had it muffled like that, it was very slurred. No?
No, I heard it pretty clearly.
Yeah, I think your speakers are going out. What do you think, Lilo? I think it's
We
time.
got a special guest.
Oh.
What do you think of this show, Lilo?
It's a shit show.
Yeah,
See, I picture her with
Put that drink out.
he's terrible,
I
right?
picture her with a French accent, actually. Yeah, didn't she look like a French dog?
Ha ha, he's so terrible.
And he sucks. He's a boring ass guest.
I about lost my drink, boys.
And the Yokum say he's not very funny. He's not very funny at all. You said he will be funny, and he's not funny.
Maybe if Andy drinks another Yingling, he'll get funnier.
Yeah, come here.
What do you think? Look, bro, she is
God, that's an ugly dog.
Excuse
You
me,
guys are fucking idiots.
Oh my goodness.
crap. It's dog show.
Is that what we've devolved into?
Oh shit.
Mr. Bojangles. Is that Mr. Bojangles? Dog show. This is a terrible show, man.
I really got like tears running down my cheeks. I hate you guys.
Is she coming down or not?
Who?
Danielle Yokum to save this.
No. That's a no.
Oh, well, maybe you should check with her because I don't know if she's not,
Presentable.
Presentable. Yeah, she might not want to be on.
Doesn't have her face on.
Does she have her face on? Should we start miming just to save this podcast? Ready?
I think we should probably put a fork in this one. I think
this is terrible, dude.
I told you 2 minutes ago. Take it
love,
back.
Love you guys.
We got to miming. This got to miming.
Oh.
You were actually doing miming.
We interviewed dogs. We mimed a bit. Wow.
All right. Well.
Yeah. Well.
With that being said,
let's crash land this. Let's crash land this plane.
Bob,
Oh my goodness! I can't stop laughing. I don't know. I've been smiling the whole episode. Let's see. For our special guest, we'd love to thank Andy Yokum for joining us.
Oh shit!
Terrible.
My brothers Rudy and Jamie. For now, just quit acting stupid.
He can't even find the stop button. I think the stop button doesn't work. Look at it.